everybody, and welcome back to my channel, sushidragonmaster, and today I'm doing the mid-year book freakout tag thing, yeah. So today I am in this spot that I've only been in once before, and if you remember why I was there before, it was because it was very cloudy. It was cloudy and rainy, so this is where you can get the most light in my house when it's really cloudy, because there's a light directly above me, so that helps. And just ignore the leash over here. That's for when we go places and we have to put the dog on leash so he doesn't eat everything. Because he likes to eat everything. So anyways, I have never done this tag before, but I've wanted to. I just never got around to it. So I'm really excited to do it this time. And I am sick, kinda. I don't know if I'm actually sick, but I feel sick. So if I start to lose energy, that's probably why, and this area is extremely echoey. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it, so we'll see how this goes. Before I forget to say this, I will link the creators of this tag in the description so that you guys can check them out. And now we will get into the tag. Question 1 is best book you've read so far in 2017, and for me that is A List of Pages by Robin Rowe. I keep forgetting I read this year, not last year, but it wasn't out last year. I read this year, not too long after it came out, and I loved it. I was not expecting to love it this much, because it just started getting all this hype. And sometimes when things get hype, I just end up not liking them because I feel like they need to be more than what they are, just because everybody is continually talking about them and saying how great they are. And my expectations just keep going up, and I usually like to avoid reading the book during that time because it does tend to not live up to my expectations. This exceeded them, and I ended up giving it a 5 out of 5, which I never do for contemporaries. The last time I gave a contemporary book 5 out of 5 was Walk to Remember. But yeah, this book is really good, and I highly recommend this one, and yeah. Question 2 is best sequel you've read so far in 2017. For that, I went with Wires and Nerve because it's a sequel in a sense. I mean, it's kind of its own thing, but it's a sequel series. So it's a sequel, and I liked it. I just didn't really read a lot of sequels, or if I did, I just didn't really love them, if that makes sense. This one I love. Question 3 is a new release you haven't read yet but want to, and that is definitely the second book of the Trials of Apollo, The Dark Prophecy by Rick Riordan. And I haven't read a single Rick Riordan book yet this year, and the year's like half over, and I need to fix that. Question 4 is your most anticipated release for the second half of the year, and it's definitely Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. I really don't have many things that I'm looking forward to coming out in the second half of the year. Most of the stuff that I really wanted came out in the first half of the year, or it got pushed to next year. So it's definitely Tower of Dawn, and I'm mainly excited for that because I got the Round of the Stars box that's going to come around that time. Maybe that's mainly why. Also, there's an owl on the cover, and I love owls, so I just really love owls. Owls are the best. Question 5 is your biggest disappointment, and for me that was definitely A Court of Winds and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. There was some other things that I did give really low ratings and didn't really like and was definitely disappointed by, but there were also things that I didn't know if I would like or not, or I thought that I wouldn't like. And this was something I thought I was going to love. I thought it was going to be amazing, and it just did not live up to my expectations at all, and that was really disappointing. I think it makes something a bigger disappointment when you really thought you were going to love it, and then you want to throw it across the room because it angers you. Question 6 is biggest surprise, and that was definitely Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I know this did not come out this year, but I read it for the first time this year, and I loved it so much. I actually had ordered the Six of Crows duology before I even bought this, because I wasn't even planning on reading this at all. I just wanted to read Six of Crows very badly. But then I found this. It was apparently used, but it was in extremely good condition and looked like it was never touched ever, and it was only $2, so I wasn't going to pass that up. Then I bought it, and almost immediately after I got it, I started reading it, and then I loved it. a lot, and it's like one of my favorite trilogies now. It's just, I loved it. Question 7 is favorite new author, debut or new to you, and that is definitely Lee Bardugo, because I love these books, and I'm so excited to read Six of Crows. Question 8 is newest fictional crush, The Darkling, from the Grisha trilogy, or Shadow and Bone trilogy. I guess I had a name change. This book just keeps coming up. I just left it last. Question 9 is newest favorite character, and besides The Darkling from the Grisha trilogy, I don't know. So we're just gonna go with that. Number 10 is a book that made you cry, and for me that was definitely A Quarter Winds and Ruin. Even though this was my biggest disappointment, it did cause a lot of tears. Like a lot of them. And I cried into a pillow that may or may not have had Reese's face on it. Question 11 is a book that made you happy, and for me that was A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. Even though this book also made me cry, it did make me cry from happiness and sadness, and like I felt all the emotions of this, but I just ultimately, when I finished it, I just felt so happy, and this book was so beautiful, and it really does talk about like kindness and happiness and all that stuff in here, and it just made me so happy. Number 12 is most beautiful book you've bought so far this year, and has to be Flame in the Mist by Renee Adia. It's beautiful. I love so many covers of the books I got this year so far. But I really like this bird thing that like is like fiery, and there's flowers and weapon things. Okay, now I'm starting to sound like a weirdo. I mean, I know I am, but I didn't have to sound like one. The last question is what books do you need to read before the end of the year, and for me there's a lot of books. Like the ones I mentioned that I haven't read yet, like The Dark Prophecy. Also, I really want to read the second Magnus Chase book. It's The Hammer of Thor. I'm pretty sure it's The Hammer of Thor. I want to read that one before the end of the year. And also Texture by Lizzie Summers, and A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. These are definitely things that I want to get to by the end of the year. This one I just really need to get to because I've been hearing great things about it, and I haven't read it yet, and I need to do that. So that was the mid-year book freakout tag. I will tag some people in the description because I had to make sure that they didn't do it yet, because maybe they have, and I just don't know or didn't notice. Sometimes I don't notice things. Thank you for watching. Comment down below and let me know what book you want to read before the year is over. Don't forget to subscribe because I upload videos every Monday and Friday, and I'm finally getting back in schedule, and that makes me so happy. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!